In this video, we are going to understand what is an arithmetic progression. This is an introductory lesson for this topic. It's a completely new thing for class 10 students. Since childhood, you have seen different patterns of numbers, right? AP is similar to that. Now, what exactly it is? When the numbers form a pattern by having a common difference. Okay. So what stands out arithmetic progression from general pattern of numbers, from general another series or any other kind of progression is that every term have some common difference. Okay. Let's try to understand with the help of examples. We have 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot means it is going on, so on. Okay. Now, 2, 6. What is the common difference over here? Or I should say, what's the difference? When we are finding the difference between the terms, we always subtract the second term minus the previous term, or the next term minus the previous term. Okay. So, 6 minus 2 is 4. 10 minus 6 is 4 again. 14 minus 10, 4. 18 minus 14, 4. That means every time we have got the same difference, which makes it common difference. And when you see that all the numbers in the given series have got same difference, have got a common difference, it is an AP. And if any series of number does not have got a common difference, or I should say the difference is not same amongst the different consecutive terms, then it is not an AP. Okay. So let's try to understand it better using the second example. Minus 4, minus 7, minus 10, minus 13. Right. Now, what's the difference in the first two terms? Remember, second term minus the previous first term. So, minus 7 minus minus 4 gives us minus 3. Next, minus 10 minus minus 7. Again, minus 3. Minus 13 minus minus 10. Again, minus 3. So that means the difference is same all through. Therefore, this is also an AP. Now, the last example on the screen, 5 minus 11. Minus 6. 0 minus 5. Minus 5. Minus 3 minus 0. Minus 3. And the last, minus 8 minus minus 3 is minus 5. What we can see over here, the difference is not same amongst all the consecutive terms. Therefore, this is not an AP. Okay. Now, let's understand different notations. What are the different terms that are used over here? I have written an example, minus 4, minus 1, 2, 5, 8. So we will understand the different notations through this example. The first thing, A. A stands for always the first term of the AP. So what's the first term over here? That is minus 4. Next is D. What is D? D is common difference. Quickly calculate what's the common difference before I write. That is minus 1 minus minus 4. So it's positive 3. Okay. Now what is N? N is index or position. Position of the term of the number. Like you all have roll numbers in your school. You get your roll numbers, admit cards for your exam, right? The roll numbers are always a natural number. They're never going to be 0. They're never going to be negative, fraction, decimal, right? Similarly, position for any number, any term is also always a natural number. Let's see through this example. We have different terms over here. I will write the value of N beneath every term. So minus 4 is your first term. The value of n for minus 4 is 1 because it is the first term. Now minus 1 is the second term. Hence the value for n is 2 over here. 2 is the third term. So the value for n becomes 3. For 5, it is the fourth term. And 8, it is the fifth term. Okay. So that is how the value of n takes place. The last notation that I have written over here is an. This represents general term or also called as nth term of an AP. Because there is no boundation that how far the AP can go. It can last only up to 10 terms or even 5 terms. It may last up to 100 or infinite, right? So n can have various values over here. Therefore, we may write as A1, A2, A3, up till it can be an. Hence, an means any general term. N can have any value and we can suffix over there and it will become nth term for that AP. Okay. Now, another important thing, we need to understand how to find terms with when we know the terms and the difference. Okay. Now, I'm writing the same example over here. Minus 4, minus 1, 2, 5, 8. Let's understand. This is your A. We had seen D was 3, right? So what is this? If I just add 3 to minus 4, it is going to be minus 1. I'll just show over here. If I do minus 4 plus 3, that becomes minus 1, right? Now, this is the third term. So if I do A plus 2D, because I am increasing, if I keep on doing A plus D, it is going to remain constant. We have to increase. So we cannot increase A. A is constant being the first term. D will keep on changing by getting multiplied with 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. So if this is third term, it is going to be A plus 2D. That means now I have minus 4 plus twice of 3, 6 minus 4, that is 2. This is going to be A plus 3D. And the last, this is going to be A plus 4D. And we can be going on till whichever number we want. So we just saw that the terms can be written in the terms of A and D also, like A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D. Okay. Let's do a question based on it. Write an AP whose first term is 10, common difference is 3. So what we are given, we are being told the first term is 10 and the common difference is 3. We are supposed to write an AP. Now, what exactly it means by writing an AP? Writing an AP means we are supposed to give around 3 to 4 terms. Okay. So if my first term is 10, A is 10, the next term is A plus D, which will become 10 plus 3, that is 13. The next term, A plus 2D, 10 plus twice of 3, that is 16. I'm finding one more over here. A plus 3D, that is 10 plus 3 times 3. This becomes 19. So at the end, we will be writing AP is 10, 13, 16, 19, and so on. Remember, whenever we are writing the terms of an AP, it is necessary to separate them with commas. And at the end, if you are just it is no limit is mentioned, the value of n is not mentioned, it is necessary to mark some dots at the end. Okay. Now, let's do another one. Find the common difference and write the next 3 terms of the AP. Now, in this question, we are given an AP. We are supposed to find the common difference and write the next 3 terms. We already have 4. We need to write next 3 terms. So let's see how to do this one. We have got 3, minus 2, minus 7, minus 12, and so on. So first of all, what is your A? What is your first term? That is 3. Now, let's find out D. D is minus 2, minus 3. I told you, second term minus the first term. So this comes out to be minus 12. Okay. Now we are supposed to write the next 3 terms. As I told, the first term was A. So A plus D is given to us as minus 2. A plus 2D is given to us as minus 7. A plus 3D is minus 12. We are supposed to find next 3 terms, that is A plus 4D, A plus 5D, and A plus 6D. So we are supposed to find these 3 terms. Let's start finding. We just need to substitute the values. A plus 4D means A is 3, D is minus 5. So what do we get? 3 minus 20, that is minus 17. Next, A plus 5D, 3 plus 4 times minus 5, right? So what do we get? So it was not 4 over there, it was 5, right? So what we have? 3 minus 25, that is minus 22. And the last, A plus 6D equals 3 plus 6 times minus 5. Now this comes out to be minus 27. Therefore, the terms are going to be like 3, minus 2, minus 7, minus 12, and we have found minus 17, minus 22, minus 27, ... So in today's lesson, we understood about what is an AP, what are the different notations, and how to find different terms using the relation between A and D. Before you switch off this channel, do not forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share with your friends who may need it. Happy learning!